from reading the Steam page, I gathered that this game was a bit eerie, and it was centred around a man's final hours before his death. I thought it might be a bit morose and reflective, a sort of sensitive piece. Instead I got... well, I'm not really sure what I got. Unfortunately, the game didn't really fit itself to my computer, so I only really got 80% of the width. But from what I could see, it was giving me objectives, and I did my best to follow them. You see your house full of multiple copies of the exact same painting, for whatever reason, and your obsession with finding out where the painting is from. You also see plenty of evidence that you live quite a solitary life, although I think the boarded up door is probably good enough proof of that. You complete your objectives, and in the end you die. A sad metaphor for life, maybe. The music and low lighting give the game a good eerie atmosphere, keeping an unsettled vibe going. Not quite as unsettling as when I was completely blindsided by this objective. I had not seen a single hint of a man in a cage at this point and had a bit of an
"Excuse me, what?"
moment before roving the house for this man. I found a bit of paper that told me how to get to him, and it seems that we for some reason had kidnapped the painter that made the painting we obsess over and locked him in a cage. Also, it appears we'd been feeding him our shrimp. I don't know, don't ask me. Then we do some menial things like getting chatted up by a bot, Tumblr, and clean our microwave that we look like we blitzed a shrimp in, and then that's that. Throw in the towel. The ending is a bit of a teaser, as we get shown some more individuals who have died, but despite choosing them, you don't get a chance to play as them. The graphics were nice and basic and square, even on the highest setting, and I can't really say there are any animations, since the guy in the cage, despite seeming to be alive, has apparently contracted preemptive rigor mortis. The best thing about this game is the atmosphere, and the worst part is that bit where you eat your own pet shrimp raw straight out the tank. It's an interesting game, but it's about 10 minutes of play at best, and unfortunately the atmosphere is really the only thing going for it. So I'll have to stick The Static Speaks My Name with a 4 out of 10.